Welcome at home with Stacy Encourage, where you will find me busy creating clean products, preserving, planning delicious, nutritious meals for my friends and family. Can you say clean and delicious with me? Clean and delicious without the fillers. Let us make a simple granola. We are putting together a parfait and we are going to be doing this in two parts. I'm starting out with some old-fashioned oats or some thick cut oats. I'm using pumpkin seeds, sunflower seeds, as well as coconut. I love coconut. So of course I had to dehydrate some, but that's optional. You can use whatever you like. Of course, we are going to use some almonds. Now, I prefer my almonds in small bites, but if you want yours whole, by all means, I am simply lazy, so I'm crushing this in a bag on a rolling pin, but a food processor could have done a much better job than I could. And you notice I'm not toasting anything in this recipe because we'll do that in step two. Now, for our wet ingredients. I think when making granola, it is important to melt your oils and your different additives. I feel like it blends into the oat really, really well. And remember, I will have the recipe throughout the video, so I'm not going over the recipe. You can use a combination of maple syrup and honey. I'm just using maple syrup. And of course, I have to add a sprinkle of my favorite molasses. Now, I am low in iron, so I tend to put molasses in and out of things, and that does help. Well, it helps me with my iron as well. It's one of the mains that helps me with my iron. Of course, I have to add my ginger and add your different spices. Play with your spices. Do whatever you want with your spices. This is your recipe. Now, we are going to put this on the stove for about 5 to 6 minutes on low heat, keeping your eyes on it until it's nicely melted. This step is optional, but I am taking a tablespoon of flaxseed, a tablespoon of chia seed, and just add some more nutrients to this granola. You can use already ground seeds, that is no problem, or blend your seeds however you blend your seed. It does not matter. The only goal here is added nutrients for yourself as well as your family. Okay, we are also going to be adding some salt just to help balance things out and bring our flavors together. Adding some salt and sweet does enhance the flavor. Now pour this wet ingredients all over that oats and give this a good mix until your oats are fully coated to perfection. Now that our granola is mixed just the way we like it, we are going to add this granola to a line baking tray. And we want to evenly distribute this granola all over our pan. Pressing it down a bit, making sure that it is distributed well. That way it cooks well. Okay, so just take your time with this step, no rush. Distribute everything all around, and you will have the most delicious, tasty granola. Okay, so this is how everything is looking. Now we are going to pop this in the oven on 275 degrees for 40 to 45 minutes. And we are going to be doing this in 20 minutes increments. Once 20 minutes is up, you're going to give it a nice spin, pop it back in the oven again for another 20 minutes. The last 5 minutes is totally your preference based on color. Okay, keep an eye on it, and your granola will not burn and it will taste just like store-bought granola. Can we say clean, delicious, and easy? Let's say it together, guys. Clean, delicious, and easy. Oh my God. My only regret with this recipe is that I could have added a little less sugar. So you're going to see I give two instructions for sugar between a quarter cup and a half cup. I felt like I added a little too much sugar. My kids loved it, but I'm always running from the sugar. Guys, all you have to do is simply peel the skin off of your apples, rough chop them. Use any apples that you like. I use what I have. Add some sugar, add some lemons, add some spices of your choice. Give this a good mix, put it on the stove under low, cover it so that it gets steam and release all of the water and the juices. Mix it, let it cook until it's nice, buttery, soft, and that's really it. You can pop this in a blender, blend it, mash it. Of course, I'm going to use my immersion blender. And that is it. That is how easy this was. And when I say delicious, it was delicious. We loved it. I really thought for a long time my family did not like apple jams and apple butters and apple pies because they would never eat it whenever I make it. But I've learned kind of the flavors that they like and the textures that they like. So my family like things a little bit more runny when it comes to yogurt, but a little bit more firm when it comes to pies and apples. They don't like things runny. So I've learned to tweak those ingredients and it's been a hit. I have made this 3 times since. It has been that good. Thanks for watching At Home with Stacy Encourage, and I will see you in the kitchen in a bit. Bye.